Howdy folks, Hulk here, and guess what? We got another unboxing. Yeah, some Plastic Soldier Company 15 mil British Churchill tanks. There's 5 of them in the box. I've never opened this box yet, so I'm curious what's inside myself. So are you seeing it the first time? I'm seeing it. So let's just look at it right here. Comes with 5 Churchills, which is the Mark 3, 4, and 6 75, and the Mark 5 95 close assault or close support, and the Mark 3 AVRE. Includes commander figures. I've gave a painting guide basically. Beige brown Russian uniform, because these tanks, I think the Churchill 3s ended up in the Lend-Lease, and well, I do know they got sent to Russia in part of the Lend-Lease program, so the Russians were running around in these things also. And when you think about it, the Churchill tank was pretty good against, it could handle taking on like Panzer 3s, and they had a little tougher time against Panzer 4s. They still could handle those, but when the Panthers come along, it was like, well, that long 75 made for a bad day. But let's crack this baby open and see what we got inside. Let's zoom this out a little bit. There we go. Alright, nothing else in there. Okay, so we have instruction sheet and 5 sprues, so 1 vehicle per sprue. Put that to the side for the moment. Let's take a look. Alright, instruction sheet. We have, tells you the Mark 3, the Mark 4, Mark 4 75. Then we have the Mark 5 close support, the CS 95 millimeter. So, and then we have the Mark 3 AVRE close support. I think that's like is the AVRE? I have to take a look. I'm thinking it was like a mortar system or something like that, heavy gun or a big howitzer, one of the two. Alright, and we got, tells you how to put everything together, basic instructions, how to put turret together, Mark 3 turret, Mark 3 turret assembly, all looks fairly straightforward, how to put the track assembly on, and then you just put that together. Looks like a simple kit, quick and simple. That's what we like. And your basic instructions. Alright, let's grab one of these. I think, yep, that's how it looks on the sheet. Let's zoom this in a little bit so you guys can see better. Alright, there we go. Everything that's in red is the Mark 3. So it looks like this is all the Mark 3 right here. Everything uses the upper hull, lower hull assembly. This is components. Let me look here. I think that's the back deck. So everything right here pretty much goes on all of the tank. All the same treads, side skirts, extra track link, all go on there. It uses the same turret, and that goes in the front of the tracks. I'm not sure. Okay, that's part of the track skirting. Looks like a commander with his arms up. That looks like a coaxial machine gun there. possibly. Oh no, that's probably a not the coaxial, the Hall machine gun, because the coaxial is attached to the guns. So you have two types of guns. This one here is for the Mark III. This one goes with the Mark IV. This one is the 95, Mark V 95 close support, and this one is the AVRE Mark III close support. So it looks like it's fairly easy assembly. Oh, okay. We have two different turrets. Alright. This right here is the Mark III turret. This is the rest of them. Everybody else uses this looked like it was a block welded turret assembly, and this might be, almost looks like a cast type turret. So they cast out that, so that's probably welded, and this one's cast. I don't know much about the Churchills per se, other than just what I've seen in videos and a little bit of reading. I believe they were they developed in 41, 40, and then they hit them. I think they hit their, or that 40, late 40, 41, somewhere in there they got developed. The one raid that went into, I think it was France, Dieppe or something like that, where the Canadian forces had some Churchills, and I read a book years ago, Raid on Dieppe or something. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. And the Canadians just had their butts handed to them. They couldn't really get off the beaches to do the raid. Tanks were just stuck on the beach because of the sea walls and stuff. And they had Churchill tanks. I think they were Mark IIIs. Well, that pretty much covers everything with these things. And I'm looking forward to putting these together and add them to my Brits. Because this would be my beefing up of my Africa campaign. Coming later for, it's mid-war. They were part of, when they kicked the Germans out of Africa, they had Churchill tanks. I think it was this second battle of El Alamein. They had Churchills there, if I believe so. Well, anyway, we'll have to do a little more research, get that down exactly. Alright. Just what I've read in the archives. Especially when I was in the armor school, we had to do research and stuff on a lot of those battles. Alright, this is Hulkrix, and you guys have a good one. Alright folks, alright, we got here is the Churchill. I made a Churchill 3 tank from the kit. As you can see here, it has all the little details and everything added onto it. Little turret with that little 75. Or is that the 2-pounder? I can't remember. Or a 6-pounder. I think it's 6-pounder. And you can see it's a nice little kit. Some of the things that I had a problem with initially when I was putting it together, there was a lot of times you'll have, when you put these kits together, these, if you look in the instructions, remember showing you where they have the system where you plug these in on the sides. It was a hard time trying to figure out which side went to where. And then the front little sections right here, it took a few minutes to figure out which direction they went on. Initially I was looking like, oh, these look wrong. I had them upside down on the wrong side, so fix that. And got it together. So other than that, it's a pretty decent kit from Plastic Soldier Company. Now if you pull this off right there, it comes with the 2 turrets, and this one here I did with the close support. Made one with a close support turret, and if I can get it in there, there we go.
Kind of pops in there. Now the only thing is that when you look at this little side hatch right here on there's only that one piece. There isn't two of them. So I ended up taking some bits from the Martyr kit and used it to create like another extra hatch on the side for the CS close support gun. So now I can just change out and go from one version to the other really quick with no problem. And if you didn't feel like putting on the water, like there's like water cans there, extra track links and stuff on them, you don't have to do that. You can just leave them off. It's up to you. So otherwise, it's a really good kit. You can't go wrong with the Plastic Soldier Company kits. Yeah, make some really nice products, really nice detail on them. Unlike, you know, you get some of these resin kits, you know, you have a lot of air bubbles and stuff. You don't have to worry about that with these plastics here. So there you go. You can't go wrong. Go out there and pick up some 15 mil Plastic Soldier Company kits, and you're not going to be displeased. All right, this is Hellcrix. You guys have a great one.